ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। देवाय तस्मै नमः। I think we completed till 49, no? Resuming from 50, no? Yeah. From 46. Arjuna Uvacha.
Arjuna Uvacha.
Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam.
Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam.
Ichhami tvam drashtumaham tathaiva.
Ichhami tvam drashtumaham tathaiva.
Tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena.
Tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena.
Sahasrabaho bhava vishwamurte.
Sahasrabaho bhava vishwamurte.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha.
Maya prasannena tavarjunedam.
Maya prasannena tavarjunedam.
Rupam param darshitam atmayogat.
Rupam param darshitam atmayogat.
Tejomayam vishwamanantamadyam.
Tejomayam vishwamanantamadyam.
Yanme twadanyena na drishtapurvam.
Yanme twadanyena na drishtapurvam.
Na veda yajnadhyayanairna danaihi.
Na vedayatnyadhyayana nairna danaihi.
Na cha kriyabhirna tapobhirugraihi.
Na cha kriyabhirna tapobhirugraihi.
Evam rupa shakya aham nriloke.
Evam rupa shakya aham nuloke.
Drashtum twadanyena kuru pravira.
Drashtum twadanyena kuru pravira.
Mate vyatha macha vimudha bhavaha.
Mate vyatha macha vimudha bhavaha.
Drishtva rupam ghoramidrungmamedam.
Drushtva rupam ghoramitrum mamedam.
Vyapetabhih pritamanah punastvam.
Vyapetabhi pritamanah punastvam.
Tadeva me rupamidam prapashya.
Tadeva me rupamidam prapashya.
Sanjaya uvacha.
Sanjaya uvacha.
Ityarjunam vasudevastathoktva.
इत्यर्जुनं वासुदेवस्तथोक्त्वा
स्वकं रूपं दर्शयामास भूयः
स्वकं रूपं दर्शयामास भूयः
आश्वासयामास च भीतमेनम्
आश्वासयामास च भीतमेनं
भूत्वा पुनः सौम्य वपुर्महात्मा
भूत्वा पुनः सौम्य वपुर्महात्मा
इत्यर्जुनं वासुदेवस्तथोक्त्वा
इत्यर्जुनं वासुदेवस्तथोक्त्वा
स्वकं रूपं दर्शयामास भूयः
स्वकं रूपं दर्शयामास भूयः
आश्वासयामास च भीतमेनम्
आश्वासयामास च भीतमेनं
भूत्वा पुनः सौम्य वपुर्महात्मा
भूत्वा पुनः सौम्य वपुर्महात्मा
Yeah. So, Sri Bhagavan Vacha 47, 48, 49. After Arjuna had made his observations and concluded his observations by saying, I want to go back, I'm afraid, and I want to see your original form. Like that, he said, Tadeva me rupamidam prapashya chaturbhujena, etc. Visa. So now, as our Swamiji says, both of them have gone to the green room. Which both Arjuna and Krishna have gone to the green room. They use all these terms. Green room means it's the place where they just withdraw and then dress change, this, that, costume, all that happens. So yesterday's program was interesting. Day before yesterday's program, I didn't see a green room. Somehow they managed. I think there is a temple, and behind them, I think they hid and they did all this stuff. So it was very nice, nicely done. So here also green room. Briefly, they don't need to change their costume so much, but still some rest is needed. Therefore, Sanjaya Uvacha, okay, Iti Arjunam Vasudevas Tatha Uktva. Okay, so always good to recap. So, Vishwarupa Darshanam saw it. And then now I'm going to withdraw. I can't handle this. So I can't handle it because I'm not mature enough to handle it. It's as simple as that. And even to see somebody dying in front of us, how am I going to respond? Am I going to shriek and I'm going to say, oh, I'm going to say, wow, I'm going to say, oh my God? These oh my God responses are all, we have to slowly think about it a little. We need to do oh my God meditation, I think. This oh my God meditation we have to do because this has become a mechanical response. Oh my God. There's no need to say, oh my God. There's no rule. Don't think people will appreciate you by saying, oh my God. So, okay. Yeah, I think this is serious stuff. We need to handle it properly. So we'll pray to God, but oh my God is not a prayer to God, I think. I'm not sure. So opposites are constant. Everything you like something, then you dislike something. Dislikes and dislikes are always there. So we can accept, acknowledge that. And but we also have to say they are not really opposites, but they are what? They're complementary. They're not opposites. They can be okay. In English, we say good, bad, and all that. And then ugly, beautiful, tall, short, thin, fat. This is how we learned in school. And okay, that's we needed at the time of the growth. But we have to somewhat, at least from a Vedantic perspective, we can meditate on these things and say, you know what, these are complementary. Heads and tails are opposites, but heads and tail have to go together. There is no world where these two can't be together. So complementary it is. Therefore, I don't need to be afraid of it. I don't need to react to anything. I can do exactly what is to be done at any given time. It's not so death cannot be surprising. How can death be surprising for people who have lived so many years? It's not surprising at all. And so these are complementary. And so punyam papam. It's all complementary. How much ever you try to do good, you'll be killing animals, we'll be walking over stuff, we are already eating food. Eating food also, the himsa is involved. The greatest vegetarian, the guy who's having sprouted beans also is doing adharma. But he better know that he's doing adharma. Okay, he can't say, "Oh, I'm a great guy." You have to also say at the end of the day, Karacharana Kritam va Kayajam Karmajam va Shravana Nayanajam va Manasam va Aparad. Beautiful mantra, shloka that says, hey, you know what, knowingly, unknowingly, I have done things that I should not have done. Some things I cannot avoid also. So that mantra is required because that is how it is. Papam we are constantly doing. We just minimize the amount of papam. Sometimes you can't help it. And so, therefore, that's the vision we need to build into our lives, the daily lives. And yeah, so it's that necessary complementary. Okay, so these are all necessarily complementary. That's how it is. There is no escape from that. But we want to escape. Nothing wrong in saying I don't want this kind of so hot. Yesterday we went in a train. We did not go in an AC train. We went in regular seated. It's a sitting coach, and I I told everybody, be prepared. Be prepared for a nice 120 degrees temperature because it's non-AC. It's summer, and Bangalore also at that time it's hot, and Coimbatore also at that time in the afternoon it's hot. So we have to be prepared, and then better let's do some bhajan or something like that, so that at least let's distract ourselves from this heat. That's a good way. And then we enjoyed the whole trip. But this is how it is. No need to be shocked or surprised. We'll manage whatever comes. We have to manage. Krishna says you have to manage, and so there's no escape. That's the beauty of life: is learning to manage and accepting what we can and cannot do, and what accepting our limitations. This is all it is. I cannot handle beyond this. That's also correct. I cannot handle beyond this is perfectly right. We don't need to talk about some very utopian world or situation. We are not talking. Okay, because body means that's how it is. Body, mind, sense complex, that has to be accepted. And so, therefore, this complementary things, either I should accept completely karma yoga, correct? Accept completely karma yoga. Ishwararpana buddhi, prasada buddhi. Ishwararpana buddhi, prasada buddhi. A karma yogi, Krishna says, is as good as a sannyas. Means jnani, he says. Because that fellow cannot be shaken. Death also cannot shake that person. He doesn't have to even study Veda. Karma yoga, buddhi is enough. That person will lead a happy life and will lead a life. He'll be fine. He or she will be fine. So accept both as they are, or what? Reject both. I can't reject all the things I hate and then keep all the things I love. Reject both. Look at that. How do you reject both? How can you reject both? You can't reject anything, really speaking. Things are there going on. Stomach is getting hungry. What do you mean reject hunger? I can't reject hunger. Hunger is there. But reject both means cognitively I know everything is mithya. However painful it is mithya. However enjoyable it is, that also is mithya. Miraji packed us some coconut, what is it called? Barfi. Not made of sugar. It's made of some jaggery. Jaggery. So after all the heat and sweat towards the end of the trip, we said, we decided we wanted to have that coconut barfi. So we had the coconut barfi. So Ramaji left early. She left early. So she missed that coconut barfi, I think. But we will find a way to get it to her. Okay. So therefore, this is the. So, but Krishna agreed, okay, fine. Vishwarupa, you can't handle. I know why you can't handle. Because you didn't work for it. You did not work for it. You are not a karma yogi. No, Arjuna is being talked about karma yoga, but he has not been a karma yogi, remember. A lot of raga and dveshas are there. He can fight, but his fight is coming from anger and this and that. This is the right thing for me to do. Sorry, my dear friend, we need you. You have to get finished. That's okay. What can I do? That's how it is. And but he was not like that. It was a flame having come to fight, but then the balloon got bursted there. So Krishna said, I know why. And so you had some good luck you had. And I also loved you, and without my knowing also, I gave you this Vishwarupa. And but then you can't handle it. At least you know now you can't handle it. At least you know now you must be a karma yogi for some time before you can handle this Vishwarupa. And so I will present you this form. Tadeva me rupam idam prapashya. Tadeva rupam. Idrisham rupam. That Chaturbhujena, etc., was said in the. Of course, Arjuna said that in 46. Okay. And okay. So iti Arjunam uktva. Okay, we're back to now 50, right? Sanjaya wants. Iti Arjunam uktva. Having said uktva, iti, in this manner, all this, having said all this to Arjuna, Arjunam uktva, Vasudeva. Kaha uktva? Vasudevaha uktva. Vasudeva. Suddenly the whole history is coming, right? Kaha uktva? The son of Vasudeva, our dear Krishna. So Ekarupa has come. From Vishwarupa, language also is changing. Names of Krishna also changing accordingly. Look at that, right? Vasudevaha uktva and tatha swakam rupam darshayamasa bhuyaha. Bhuyaha, punaha, again, once again, what happened? Swakam rupam darshayamasa. Darshayamasa, again, lit lakara, one of the three past tenses, right? The remote past, that form is this darshayamasa. Displayed, showed, remote past. And so it's interesting. This remote past is there all the time in Bhagavad Gita itself. That shows that Bhagavad Gita is not a recent text. Krishna is telling this to Arjuna. And Vyasa is saying this to Ganesha, who is writing it, which we are reading now. So we don't know. I'm getting a lot of ideas when I read these kinds of things. So the Sanjaya is saying Darshayamasa. How can Sanjaya say remote past? It happened long ago. Hey, it's happening now. Just now it is happening. Sanjaya has given the drishti. So Sanjaya cannot say Darshayamasa. The wrong statement. So this is very interesting. The Vyasa is writing it as though Sanjaya is saying it. So it's a bit complicated here, and I think it means then itself. So Mahabharata happened, and then Vyasa wrote it, etc. So the bottom line is for us it is Darshayamasa. Correct? We can't say Darshitavan. We can't say. We have to say Darshayamasa. Anyway, that's Sanskrit. Darshayamasa. So that's the beauty of Sanskrit. That's why I'm saying Sanskrit means people are there is nobody yet born in this world who can criticize Sanskrit. Means there's some flaw, finding a flaw in Sanskrit. Very difficult to find a flaw in Sanskrit. Very difficult because its beauty will just mesmerize us. We'll get lost in its beauty. And so Okay, he showed again. What did he show again? Swakam Rupam. Swakam Rupam. Atmiyam Rupam. Okay. So Atmiyam Rupam. And Swiyam Rupam. All these are Sanskrit words. Swakam is one's own form. He showed again. And then what? Ashwasayamasa cha bhitam ena. He showed it to whom? See, previously, Arjunam Uktva. Previously, having told all this to Arjuna in these so many verses, then Idanim, now Swakam Rupam Darshayamasa, to whom? Bhitam Yenam. Yenam Arjunam Bhitam. The Arjuna who is afraid, still afraid. Okay. Because the hangover is there, right? Krishna agreed, yeah, that's good. But, so Swamiji gives the example. The child has been missing the mother, and so child is crying, weeping, loudly weeping. And mother has come. You know what will happen when the mother comes? The child will cry even more loudly. This is very interesting. All of you must have observed. I've seen it all the time. I see children happening. They'll cry loudly. Hey, you're supposed to calm down. No. Then now the anger has come in. Something like the child is angry with mother. How dare you leave me like? Some emotion is going on. And then it takes a while for the child to calm down. And then some things happen between mother and daughter and child. And so therefore, yenam bhitam, still bhitam. Okay, this Arjuna is still afraid, fearful. And then ashwasayamasa cha. Therefore, Krishna had to do something. Ashwasayamasa. Consoled. Calmed him down. Consoled him. Like the mother has to console. Some other examples he gave. Swamiji says, when you wake up from a nightmare, bad dream basically, bad dream, then you wake up and then it takes a few seconds. Is this really, was that a dream? Let me check a little bit. Let me pinch myself. Something, it takes a few seconds. And that's the example he gives. And so, Bhagavan, Sri Krishna, consoled, ashwasayamasa, trust, pranane, in the sense of breath, Then finally, breath of fresh air, like that they say. So that Krishna provided that breath of fresh air. Ashwasayamasa cha. Because when you're afraid, I think the breathing is affected, heartbeat is affected, everything is affected. Breathing becomes shallow, So, shallow breathing. That's why pranayama and all is very good. So up, right, get go, it is great. Because breathing is normalized. Otherwise, shallow breathing. You don't know. Very shallow. Then you make it a little bit more. Deeper breathing. The lungs are finally getting the required exercise. Then even deeper. So then the lungs are really functioning. Very beautiful. So beautiful. Look at this. The West does not have pranayama concept. They never had it. All these things don't exist in the West. It's all borrowed. But all it is there, it's all borrowed stuff. And so, Ashwasaya Masacha Yenam Bhitam Arjunam Bhutva Punaha Saumya Vapuhu Mahatma. That is the way to split it. Previously, what? Iti Arjunam Vasudevaha Tadha Uktva. Right? That's the way we are splitting. Here, Bhutva Punaha Saumya Vapuhu Mahatma. That is the way to split. And so Punaha Saumya Vapuhu Bhutva. Having become, bhu, to be, having become what? Once again, Punaha Saumya Vapuhu. Saumya Vapuhu. What words we have? Vapus. Vapus means body, shariram, dehaha, tanuhu. All these words we have in Sanskrit. Tanuhu and kalevara, gatra, etc. So that body. What kind of constitution? Saumya Vapu. Saumya. Saumya means pleasing. Pleasing. And so we name our children Saumya, etc. So Saumya Vapu, that sweet form. I want to see your sweet form. That sweetness is the Saumya, right? Saumya Vapu, Bhutva. Because previously what? What did Arjuna say? Krishna himself said, 49, Ghoram idrik mama id. Ghoram roop. Saumyam is exactly opposite of Ghoram roop. Gori, Gore we talked about last time. So, opposite word, Saumyam, having once again taken this pleasing form. Mahatma. Mahatma, look at that. Vasudeva is Ekarupa. Mahatma, Mahan Atma Yasya Saha. One whose Atma is all pervasive. Means Vishwarupa. Vishwarupa Krishna has taken Ekarupa, Krishnamurti form. So both words are there in this shloka. Very interesting, right? So this is Anekarupa Ishvaraha became Ekarupa Ishvaraha as it were. As it were. And so the question is, did Krishna go back to the green room and change his costumes? From one, Ghora Rupa costume, with all this mask and, they put all these things. Yesterday we had in the drama one boy, they had a beautiful skit. The boys and girls from Mysuru, they had a scene where this boy is growing up and he has bad habits, it seems. Smoking, drinking and all. So this girl who was announcing very well, Rakshita, and now scene one, and then this whatever his name is, Vignesh is coming, he's not studying and everything. And then scene two, he goes to the classroom and is coming late to class, first of all. So the teacher, class is going on, suddenly he comes. And this boy, the two people are next to this boy. Three people are coming. Really, there's only one person, Vignesh. But the two people are coming. Three people. It takes a little while to understand who these three people are. This his subconscious, his what do you call this? Conscience, right? So the good conscience is saying, come on, do your homework, do your homework. The other guy says, no, come on, don't waste your time doing homework and all, right? So these two people. And this guy, the don't do your homework guy, has a mask on him. And it's this like that mask. Beautiful it is. These people have done a wonder. I don't know who taught them to do all these things.
Maybe
And
it was
so,
it was it was Harsha Manjari skit.
Arshamanjari skit. Oh, correct. Mira's idea, is it?
Yeah.
Oh my, that was a brilliant idea. I thought it was too brilliant.
And then black and white, that was the other beauty. The black is the evil mind and the white is the...
The entire dress was black, correct. Entire dress was black, this guy's dress. And he's saying, poor thing, come on, do that, please. He's doing namaskara. No, please don't smoke. Please don't do all these drugs and all. Don't drink like this. This guy says, come on, let's go. One more drink, one more. So that Goram Rupam and Saumyam Rupam. And so did Krishna give up the Vishwarupa and take on this Ekarupa? If you ask, then we can tell children that that's what happened. Then when we are studying Vedanta, we have to say, no change of form, nothing. The immature person cannot see Vishwarupa, only Ekarupa. The mature person can now say, you know what, I needed the Ekarupa. It was a stepping stone for me to see the Vishwarupa. And Bhagavan is, story is like that. And Bhagavan, there's a dialogue, etc. But no removing nothing. And no removing. Because if Bhagavan were to remove the Vishwarupa, then what will happen? Then Pralaya. It's called Pralaya. We won't be there to talk. Swami says there won't be 12th chapter. Bhagavan removed Vishwarupa. There won't be 12th chapter. And we won't be there also to listen to all these things. And so, no such thing has happened. His Divya Chakshuhu that he got, Krishna got, Arjuna got, to see Vishwarupa is now removed as it were. So the mamakara and ahankara temporarily resolved. And so now I want back my Bhishma, my dear Drona and everything. My Duryodhana also is dear to me. I want to see all that. That familiarity I want. And so Swamiji gives some examples. Look at this. He says, these are all Swamiji's examples. Some examples are mine, but this is pure, I copied Swamiji's example. Look at that. He says, it is like somebody, your friend is standing in front of, they come to Coimbatore, all mountains here, and he's standing in front of a big hill, and you're taking his picture. You focus on this man, your friend, the mountain goes out of focus. You want to focus on the mountain, you have to defocus your friend. Only then you can see Vishwarupa, either Ekarupa or Vishwarupa. Another example he gives. He says, exactly like what happened day before yesterday in this program. After school, they have this annual program, and then parents are invited because children are performing. The parents are the biggest customers right now. They are the biggest clients. And so they're all coming. And this drama is going on. Markandeya drama is going on. Shiva and this dialogue with Yama, all this is happening. And parents are all taking pictures. Picture of the whole thing. No. My son, my daughter picture. Look, like this. That picture they are taking. Hey, the big thing is going on. Look, they are arguing. Yama and Shiva are arguing. Look at that. No. Dwarapalaka. My son is a Dwarapalaka, standing there with this thing. Gone. Entire Markandeya is gone. Entire theme, everything gone. Context gone. Just one person standing there. And then after the Dwarapalaka leaves, they will just walk away from the drama also. Because over, my son's part is over. This is our lot, it looks like. And so if you want Vishwarupa, you need to just defocus from the Ekarupa. Only then it's possible. And you have to tell them, hey, did you enjoy doing what you did? Yes. Look at the dialogue. Look at what's going on. Did you see what's going on? Did you understand what's going on? Yeah, that's the way for that child also to grow up. But anyway, so like people going to the beach. If you go to the beach, it's very interesting because there'll be, first of all, ocean is there, right there. Ocean is just awe-inspiring, correct? And such a scene we don't see anywhere. Even in television and all, you can't get that kind of a reality. So you see the water and it's just mesmerizing and you get lost. Then you turn around and this peanut wala is there, and then the son papudi is coming, and all these people are there, and all, they're ringing the bell, and very beautiful it is. It's a nice thing. Now all think, what do you want? Peanuts, this, that. No, you should not eat. You're allergic to peanuts, this, that. All whole Vishwarupa is there waiting. Vishwarupa is gone. We're all in this little samsara. And so, therefore here, it's very clear to us. Very clear that Vishwarupa Darshana means nothing really to do with God. It's everything to do with me only. And so, what am I seeing? It's all about a change of vision for Arjuna is what we are looking for here. And so, Hitam enam bhutva punaha saumya vapuhu Mahatma. The Mahatma is the subject, right? So, Mahatma Ashwasayamasa. That is the way to do the Adhyaya of this shloka. Previously, what? Vasudevaha Arjunam Uktva. That is the way it will come. Okay, let's translate this. Sanjaya said, having said thus to Arjuna, having said thus to Arjuna, comma, Bhagavan Sri Krishna showed again. Sri Krishna showed again his own form. Full stop. His own form. And having assumed the pleasing form once again, because this once again comes once again, right here. So Bhuyaha is there, and then Punaha is there. Twice the once again comes. All right. And having assumed the pleasing form once again, the great Lord consoled that frightened Arjuna. The great Lord consoled that frightened Arjuna. Sanjaya said, having said thus to Arjuna, Bhagavan Sri Krishna showed again his own form and having assumed, and having assumed the pleasing form once again, the great Lord consoled that frightened Arjuna. Next shloka. Arjuna Uvacha.
Arjuna Uvacha.
Drishtvedam manusham rupam.
Drishtvedam manusham rupam.
Tava saumyam janardana.
Tava saumyam janardana.
Idanimasmi samvrittaha.
Idanimsmi samvrittaha.
Sachetah prakritim gataha.
Sachetah prakritim gataha.
Drishtvedam Arjuna Uvacha.
Arjuna Uvacha.
Drishtvedam manusham rupam.
Drishtvedam manusham rupam.
Tava saumyam janardana.
Tava saumyam janardana.
Idanimasmi samvrittaha.
Idanim asmi samvrittaha.
Sachetah prakritim gataha.
Sachetah prakritim gataha.
So this looks like the last shloka said by Arjuna in this chapter. Arjuna Vacha. He Janardana. He's using the word Janardana. We saw the word Janardana before. Okay, these words have meanings, right? Since in Sanskrit we can use different names for the same person. And now, therefore, these words now are no longer just the name of the person. Krishna, 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 Krishna. No, it's not like that. So many names are there. Krishna comes only occasionally. And all. Otherwise, it's all Parthasarathi, Janardana, etc. Right? Yeah. Janan Ardayati iti Janardana. The one who castigates, one who punishes people is called Janardana. Okay? Punishes people. Why should God punish people? I thought God was a very compassionate guy and he's punishing people. Well, he does it through my own Papa Karma. You can say he punishes me. That's all he can say. So that is Janardana. That's one meaning of this Janardana. What is the meaning? One who Janan Ardayati. Ardha. Janan Ardayati iti Janardana. Sometimes they will say Dushta Jana. Okay, Dushta Jana. It's people who not do the right thing. It can be anybody. And the one who pernicious means gives the equivalent karma. Equivalent karma. No such thing as partiality. So there is one meaning. Another meaning of Janardana is, anybody remembers? Janaihi ardyate iti Janardana. The one who is prayed, worshipped by people, one who is sought after by people. That is other meaning for this ardhatu. No, sought after. Is called Janardana. So it's interesting. So Arjuna seems to know Sanskrit. Much more Sanskrit than we all know, correct? We can give Arjuna that benefit of doubt because he is studied. He is not an illiterate guy. And so, Janardana, he knows it. And so, either way, he says you can use. And maybe it's Vyasa's trick. You know the trick, right? Because Vyasa said, you keep on writing what I do. And these people are good, smart people because always negotiating is happening. And they say, I will do it if you do this. Ganesha is giving a condition to Vyasa. You cannot stop. The minute you stop, I will put my pen down, walk away. And so then Vyasa gives another condition. Okay. I'm agreeing to that condition, provided you understand all meanings of every word. And therefore, all ways to interpret this shloka. And Ganesha says, yeah, I think that's a good challenge to have. I will do that. Simply dictating, it's no challenge there. And so he says, I will do that. So I think this is things like this, you can see. And so Janaihi Adhyate. All over the world, it doesn't matter who the religion, which religion they belong, etc. God is the most popular entity in the whole world. And so Sarvaihi Janaihi Adhyate. Sought after by everybody, or the one who punishes, one who gives karma phalam for the punyam and papam accumulated by the jiva, right? And so both meanings will work here. And Drishtva idam manusham rupam tava saumyam. Tava means your. Drishtva is the verb. Drishtva, having seen. So Arjuna is saying this. So Arjuna has seen. That means Krishna has come in that Ekarupam. Krishna Murti has come, right? And so, Rupam, idam Rupam Drishtva. This form, having seen this form, and what kind of your form, Tava, your form, and what kind of form? Manusham Rupam. So first, let's start from the basics. Human form, first human form, right? Because previously, I don't know what form it was. It is too complicated. Human form. And what kind of human form? Saumyam Manusham. Saumyam. A pleasing form. Adharam Madhuram. Yeah, that kind of form. Swamiji says, Vadanam Madhuram. Nayanam Madhuram. Hasitam Madhuram. Everything is beautiful about it. All your lips also are beautiful. Face is beautiful. Eyes are so nice. Lotus shaped. All that. So that form has come. Saumyam. Idanim asmi samvrittaha. Therefore, idanim, now, aham samvrittaha asmi. Samvrittaha asmi. Means all this agitation that was there in my mind has disappeared. Samvrittaha asmi. I have become, my mind is now peaceful. I'm much more pleased, of course. And why I'm pleased now? Because previously, Sagadgadam Bhita Bhita Pranamya, we saw all that, right? And Sagadgadam, he's stammering. He can't even say words properly. The shlokas are all grammatically correct here. But I think he spoke a lot of things that are not there in the Bhagavad Gita. Correct? Otherwise, we should see some vague shlokas which are not grammatically correct. So, but it looks like Vyasa did not include all that here. And Tagad Gadam and all we saw. Bhita Bhita. Just Bhita Bhita. It's just the ball of fear. That's who he was. And so, Mate Vyata, Krishna said that in 49. And So here, samyak vrittihi yasya saha, samvrittaha. It's normal. A normal human being, calm person. He has become that. And sachetaha, similar meaning, sachetaha. Now we have some girls called sacheta. Okay. That also I've seen. Now I understand it is coming from Bhagavad Gita, from our scripture only. Chetas. Chetas is another word for mind or intellect, etc. And so, samyak chetas yasya saha. So one who has a mind, or chetasa saha is better. Chetasa saha is a better word. In this context at least. The mind is now where it belongs. I am there with my mind. Previously, I did not have my mind. Now I have my mind. Chetasa saha asmi. I know my mind is as though my mind has come back. It took off somewhere and then now I got it back. And now I feel much better because I have come back to normalcy. And what? Prakritim gataha. Another unique usage in Sanskrit. Gataha. Gataha means, literal meaning is one who has gone. One who has gone from place A to place B. That is called gataha. But gam dhatu has many meanings, right? Gained also is there. And known also. I have understood also gataha. So here, prakritim gata. Aham prakritim gataha. That is the way to look at it. I have prakriti. What is prakriti? Swabhavaha. The natural self. Not Sachidananda Atma self. The natural self that I am. My normal self. I have come back to my normal self. Aham prakritim gataha. What a usage it is, right? I have become my normal self. Finally, I have come back to my comfort zone. Correct? Comfort zone. That is what it is. Prakritim gata. Comfort zone. Yesterday, when we were in a return trip, Bangalore to Coimbatore, 4 of us came, myself, Swapna, and Rukmini ji, and the another college girl, Yadini. We took a girl that we were sponsoring from Coimbatore. She came with us. And she's this daughter of a Sri Lankan refugee. They all live in a refugee camp in Metropolitan, about 20, 30 kilometers from here. So for the first time, she left the camp. She's going to college. But beyond that, she has not gone anywhere, not even to Coimbatore she has come. This time she's come to Coimbatore and she's gone to Bangalore and she had a tamasha and then she came back. And today, yesterday night, she stayed back at Swapna's place because it was late. And then from here, she's going to the college and then later on, she will go home. So she really enjoyed it very much. And so on the way back, Narayanji advised us, we can either board the train at this KSR main Bangalore railway station, or next station there is something called Krishna Rajapuram, KR Puram it's called. And board there also. Both are almost equidistant. Maybe this is like the Krishna Rajapuram is slightly shorter. And so we save a couple of kilometers. So you can go there. Plus it takes about 20 minutes for the train to come from here to there. So you save some time. Traffic also a little less. So we decided we'll board at Krishna Rajapuram. You go to Krishna Rajapuram railway station. We went there. And it's only the name Raja is there and Puram and all. Only the name is big. You go to the railway station, you have to ask them, where is the entrance? First question we asked them, where is the entrance? So we went there, there is a board there. So we should have seen it. Because somebody said, go back. We went back and we saw some people are climbing a gate, jumping through some gaps in the gate and all that. I said, is this the way? I might be able to do it, but Puniji and all are there. It's not fair. So I asked them, where is the entrance? The point, go back, opposite side. So we went back. Then there also all these ups and downs were there. We went inside and then we went to the platform. And I was looking for the counter to ask somebody which this train, where it comes. That its office itself was not visible to us. And directly we entered the platform. Road and platform are almost next to each other. If a bus driver loses his way, he will end up in the platform. Really, that is what it is. This station, Krishna Rajapur. Then we went there, and then the porter, there was a porter there, and who told us to platform number. So we were in platform number 4. Normally it is 1, 2, 3, 4, but here it is starts from 4, and then it reduces 3, 2, 1 like that. So we climbed up and then crossed the platform. I mean the tracks, and then went to platform number 2. Platform number 2 is crowded. Crowded is not the right word. Overcrowded. 2 and I think 2 and 3 platforms are there, right? And so we have a lot of time left, 1 hour left. So there must be other people waiting for some other trains. So we said we'll look for where is some display, something is there. There was a display. Vishwarupa Darshanam we got. How? Because the whole world is right there in that platform. It's all there, teeming with people. There we couldn't stand. There was no place to sit because a while to get a sitting spot. Then I was looking for a display board, and then Vishwarupa Darshanam is there. But then all the other problems will come, Then this board was not there. Finally, I found that display, all the trains that are arriving in time. It is not there in the railway station. The highway, it is next to a highway, and there is a flyover and all that. On top of the flyover, there's a big billboard. Billboard is there. It's a digital, electronic billboard. And the advertisement is going on. Then next, suddenly the train names are appearing there. We are standing in the railway station here. And the highway is there, and the billboard is on top of that thing, big one. Fortunately, we could see it. And then I spotted it. And I said, okay, our train's name was there. And then some Humsafar Express is coming at 2:24. And some other Howrah Express is coming. All platform 2. And then our train is listed, but no platform number. That guy said 2. We don't know whether 2 is it is not an official word. So it's a porter's word. He can't be wrong, that's the idea. But the platform number is missing. So now what happened? That means what? They have not decided which platform is going to come. Because this 2024 Humsafar Express, platform 2. If this Humsafar is going to Patna, where is Bangalore? Where is Patna? It is going to take 3 days for this train to reach Patna from this place. And so anyway, we could see all the, our friends were there, Uttar Bharat friends, and they're all there. And so I told Swapna, you know what, Swapna, we have to be prepared. We have to be mentally prepared to change platform also in the last minute. But one thing is there, if they do that, this will be front page news because stampede will happen. People will fall and get killed. No, because last minute, 5 minutes, the train is going to come. Platform changes means I don't think they will do that. Because if they do something like that, it's just calling for trouble, asking for trouble. It's just not possible. So we say we'll wait and see what happens. So Humsafar came, and we thought the crowd will disappear after that. No. Humsafar went, and Biharis and all, Patna people, Assamese and all boarded the train. But the crowd remained. So we had a doubt whether we are blocking them or they are blocking us. That is, we still couldn't figure out who was blocking who. And then another train came, Howrah Express came, and then Howrah train went. Finally, our train came to the same platform. And then out there we come, after all this Vishwarupa Darshanam, mad rush into the compartment. And 1 minute also, Narayanji scared us, said only 1 minute. Only 1 minute. Then Swapna says, no, don't think like that. We have 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Yeah, correct. We have 60 seconds. So we tried to board the train, and we thought it will be difficult to board the train. All you have to do is stand there. You'll automatically get pushed inside. So we got pushed inside and no problem. And like I thought luggage and all, it would be difficult to carry. And I tried to give my hand and all. Nothing doing. There was no room for showing hand and all. We just ended up inside. And then, okay, seats and all we'll worry later. We are inside the train, and Uday Express people have confirmed we saw the board Uday and all. So we are at least in the right train, right compartment, right seat, and all. We're very late. So Vishwarupa Darshanam to Ekarupa Darshanam, everything, the entire thing we experienced yesterday. And so anyway, I felt like saying all that. So Drishtva Idam Manusha. Once we got into the train, and then seats and all are there. Other people are sitting on the seats and all. Okay, that will sort it out. Not a problem. So comfort zone. Once the comfort zone comes, then you're very happy. What happened to Vishwarupa Darshanam? Another time we'll see that, right? So Drishtva idam manusham rupam tava saumyam. All right, let's look at the translation here. Arjuna said, "O Krishna." Arjuna said, "O Krishna, seeing this pleasing human form of yours, seeing this pleasing human form of yours, comma, I have now become peaceful, comma, I have now become peaceful, comma, I have come to normalcy, full stop. I have come to normalcy. Okay. Arjuna said, "O Krishna, seeing this pleasing human form of yours, comma, I have now become peaceful and I have come to normalcy." And within brackets. Okay, good time to pause here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.